Hey there, wild ones. Welcome or welcome back. Kat here with an important message that needs to come through, a soul's truth message for you. I do hope that you are having the most fabulous day, night, evening, wherever you may be in the world when you come across this message. I am so excited to have you here to share this time with you and to be able to bring this message through for you. Let's go ahead and check in and see what your message is. Now, if you hadn't heard, or if you didn't know, if you are new to this channel, this is my second channel. Go ahead and check out my first channel. It is Stars Aligned Oracle. We do mostly Aquarius readings over there, but we do occasionally do some other readings as well. So go ahead and head on over, check it out, subscribe. While you're at it, subscribe to this channel as well. We would love to have you. We are still in the very new, very beginning stages. So we are currently at, we're just going to take one, at 27 subscribers at the time of recording this. So if you haven't and you're here, please feel free and subscribe. All right. Whew, we got the Tower coming through. Wow. All right. Got the Tower, the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the World coming through here. Okay. We still are, this is a little bit different. Normally I have been doing the readings from up above. We are still using kind of the old setup for these because I'm still waiting for the new stuff to come in. It's all good. This is for the second channel, mostly a little bit different, but or the first channel, whatever, Stars Aligned Oracle channel. So hopefully soon the rest of the stuff will come in for this channel, and we will be looking a little bit different, or yeah, either way. Okay, it's still new. We're still figuring it out, doing it together. Okay, so your soul's truth for this week is: am I focused on what I want most? Ooh, big message coming through here. You've got the Tower, you've got the Ten of Swords. So the energy coming through is that you haven't been. For some of you, you've been focused on what you don't want more so than what you do want. Okay, so that's a big lesson. This is a big lesson kind of message. That's why it's coming through as an important or urgent message, is because some of you haven't been learning the lesson that's been coming through. Okay, there has been, you have been being tested. This lesson keeps showing up because you haven't been learning the lesson. Okay, that was meant to be learned. So the pattern, the cycle continues to come through until you get the understanding, the learning. Okay, so am I focused on what I want most? Okay, paying attention to what you do want is going to assist you. Now, listen very closely, okay? Listen very closely. It's important to know what you don't want, okay? So that isn't what you're not paying attention to, not giving your attention to, not giving your focus to. Instead, when you know what you don't want, you can tune into, you can focus on, pay attention to what you actually do want. Okay, so we do need to know that duality, we do need to know that contrast, but we want to make sure that once we have that understanding, once we have that knowledge of what we don't want, that we instead focus on what we do want. We don't tune into fear and anxiety, concern, worry, because all of that is stuff that we can't change. If it was something that we could change, we need to do that. Okay, or we already would have. Okay, so if we're focusing on those type of things that we can't change, it's not doing us any good. It's not, there's nothing we can do about it if we already know, or if we've already tried, or what have you. If we can't change it, there's nothing we can do. So holding on to that fear, that worry, that concern, that anxiety, whatever it may be, isn't helping us, it's hurting us. Okay, so make sure that you're focused on what you do want most. Now let's go ahead and read the other side. We're going to move into these tarot cards here in a second. It says, one reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is we never direct our focus, we never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. And this is Tony Robbins. If you don't know who Tony Robbins is, maybe look him up. Look some of his lectures. He has lots of things. I guess it's not really lecture, some of his videos, but it could be that Tony Robbins has a message within this message for you, okay? It says today's soul action. What you focus on grows. Yes, okay? Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments to prioritize, okay? Paying attention again, there is always information in knowing what you do want and understanding and knowing what you don't want, okay? Where is it that you're going to place your focus? What are you going to pay attention to? What are you going to feed? Are you going to feed into what you don't want, that fear, that worry, that anxiety, that, potential for low energy, low vibe, right? Or are you going to focus on what you do want the most? Calling that in, drawing it to you, right? Feeding that. It's up to you, okay? Now, the Tower and the Ten of Swords are out here because this is coming through with this energy that you potentially have not held your focus in a place that is beneficial for you, okay? For some of you, there is an energy of uncertainty with that Tower. For some of you, there's an energy of that, like, feeling as if the world around you is crumbling, okay? There's this feeling of doom or disaster, right? But Spirit wants you to know that that is energy, and don't shoot the messenger, that you might be calling on to or kind of pulling into you yourself, okay? For some of you, you're feeling failure, you're feeling defeat with that Ten of Swords energy. You're feeling as if there's some, maybe you're a victim, or that Ten of Swords is like that rock bottom energy, okay? It's almost as if you jumped out the side of the tower and you hit the ground. That Ten of Swords, okay? But Spirit's indicating, are you focusing on all of this, right? Or are you focusing on what you most want, okay? Because just as this says, what you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on this tower or this potential energy of things falling apart or your world around you crumbling, or you're focusing on that energy of that Ten of Swords, right? That energy of failure or feeling defeated, or that's right, which we already talked about. If that's where your focus is, that's what you're going to continue to notice. So this is really important, because we have to understand that when we're seeing doom and gloom everywhere, that's what we're going to continue to see, is doom and gloom everywhere. When we feel like a failure, instead of just looking at the information as feedback or a place to shift or pivot, we're going to continue, or we have that potential to continue to feel like a failure, okay? This is coming through very, very loud and clear. And this is why it's urgent and or important, is because you have that energy of, maybe not having your focus where it's going to be the most beneficial or supportive for you. So it's time to hone that in, move back into that kind of wild energy, that curious energy, not that energy of defeat or feeling as if the world around you is crumbling, okay? Because you also do have the world over here. So we're going to get to that here in just a second. But you have the Knight of Swords coming in here. So with that Knight of Swords energy, you're being reminded to take action. If this is what you're feeling, if you're not noticing the stuff that you do want, but you're paying attention to the stuff that you don't want, it's time to flip the script. Take action, okay? Even a bit of impulsive action with this Knight of Swords. Be very assertive, be very direct, be very daring, be very brave, okay? Really focus on what it is that you do want. What are you calling in? What are you moving towards? What are you bringing into you? Okay? Where are you putting that attention? Make sure that you are really, really holding an energy of intellectually looking towards what it is you do want, okay? What it is you do want. And that's going to bring that energy of the world. There is this energy of feeling accomplished, of moving in the right direction, of feeling fulfilled, of having that wholeness, of having a sense of belonging. That world is that completion, moving in full circle. And for some of you, that moving in full circle energy is going to be that full circle opposite of the tower, the Ten of Swords, and that focus that you may have been holding. Okay, some of you may just need to do a full circle, 180, 360, right? 180 would be half, but 360 shift, change, right? Perspective change. Some of you just really need to flip that script and move into this energy of allowing yourself to feel accomplished. And you're going to. You're going to feel accomplished when you begin to look at things from a different perspective. What is it that you do want? Do you want to be successful? Are you looking at things from a successful perspective, or are you looking at things from a perspective of the opposite? Okay. Are you wanting to be in a loving, lasting relationship? Are you always looking towards love with this cup half full, this optimistic, this open energy? Or are you always down on love and nobody, there's no good guys or gals out there? Pay attention to what you're looking at, and you're going to notice as you move forward, as you hold those beliefs, as you take action, sometimes even impulsive action, and move out of this energy over here towards what you do want. You're going to begin to see those achievements. You're going to begin to see that energy of feeling in harmony. It's almost as if instead of all the negative, you're bringing in some positive energy and or neutral energy even, right? And feeling fulfilled and feeling whole and feeling as if there's a sense of all is right within the world as you continue to move potentially completely opposite than you were in the past. Okay? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I do intend this resonated with you. If it did, please do hit the like button, share this video, tell people about this channel and these messages, and subscribe. We'd love to have you. See you in the next reading.